We join Esther Rantzen for an update on Childwatch.
Most people think that strangers hurt children. It can be someone they know.
I never told anyone what happened, because no one ever asked me.
Adults sometimes don't believe children, but they should do, because they don't make up stories like that.
Good evening. Christmas, of course, is dedicated to children, and for happy, secure children, it must be the most exciting time of the year. But for children who are not loved, Christmas can be a very painful time. Every other child seems happy. The shops are filled with toys, but not for them. So may we send our special love from the Childwatch team to any child who feels forgotten tonight. For those who care for and protect children, Childwatch has prepared a booklet, Who Would Hurt a Child? In fact, we've already sent out 25,000 of them. If you'd like one, just send us a large self-addressed envelope and 2 second-class stamps to this address, Childwatch, BBC Television, London W12, 8QT. There is a section in it for any adults who've experienced cruelty as children and would like help. In our Childwatch programme on October the 30th, we launched, you'll remember, a completely new service for children, Childline, the first free national telephone helpline for children in trouble or danger. Well, although it's only been running for 6 weeks, when I went out recently to ask children about it, it seems it has already struck a chord with them. Is it a good idea?
Yeah, it's good. And lots of people ring 0800 1111.
You know the number?
Yeah.
0800 1111.
That's very good. What is it?
It's the phone call for Childline.
The Childline office is receiving calls from children all over the country. They already have 4,000 cases on their books of children who needed their help, for everything from school bullying through to violence and abuse. But it is a cheerful office, thanks to the hundreds of pictures donated to us by the children of Britain.
Hello, Charles. Can I help you?
No, don't hang up. Just stay on the phone.
Are your friends Mum?
Just perhaps if you can just try and tell me what's happening.
Oh, 0800 1111.
How do you know the number?
It was on TV before.
Do you think Childline's a good idea?
Yeah, very good idea.
Why's that?
Well, for children who feel lonely and don't want to express their feelings to people they know or see, they want to tell somebody, but they don't want the person to know who they are, or they're embarrassed.
Can you imagine ever using it?
I can't really know, not myself, because I'm lucky to have a nice family.
Well, sadly, many of the children who do ring Childline are not so lucky. Take one little boy who rang us from a local shop. He'd run away from his home in terror because his father was drunk. In fact, he'd threatened him with a knife. We found out that the boy liked and trusted his local doctor, so we persuaded him to go there for help. And a little girl, she rang us because she was very badly hurt. She rang from a phone box and agreed to tell us where she was, so the police rescued her. Now she's in a place of safety. Children ring who've never been able to confide in any adult before, but now they have Childline to turn to. Children all over the country have supported Childline. To take one example, at the St Mary's Roman Catholic Junior School in North London, they held class discussions after the Childwatch programme about the new telephone helpline and how the children thought it would work.
Well, Childline's the people that work at Childline is they're sort of like second mums and dads or whatever, because they sort of, if someone when you're being assaulted or something on the street, and if you come out of school and someone just says, "Oh, come home with me," you're supposed to come home with me, your mum's sick and all that, you can just ring Childline or something, because they care for you and everything.
Well, it's like the Samaritans, but it's for children that need help.
It's important because then if children feel cooped up or they've been locked in their bedrooms, and if they go to school and they have no friends because they're upset or something, if they feel all cooped up, they've got a dark secret inside them, they could just phone the number and be friends with someone, then they know it's all out. They feel much better.
50 pence a strip.
Three, please.
Oh, well, yes, it's true.
Thank you. The children chose Childline as the charity they wanted to help with a special Christmas raffle and a lovely nativity play, the true heart of every Christmas.
And I'm sure the parents will be very pleased to hear that the proceeds of the raffle will be going to Childline. I don't have to tell you how worthy the cause is. And somebody reported to me just now that we've taken in over £100. So I'm very pleased about it. And let's give your mum a good clap.
Well, with me here is Louise Watts from Childline. You've been opening letters filled with offers of help and donations like those. Tell us what people have been doing.
People have been doing the most wonderful things. Children have been giving up their lunch times to raise money by raffles and things. In offices, they've been putting swear boxes and people have been putting money in.
Our office would do well there.
A group of bus drivers had a pork pie eating competition. There have been sponsored slims, sponsored swims by the over 40s. Old age pensioners have been giving up their Christmas bonuses. One little boy asked his parents to send in the money for his Christmas present instead of receiving a Christmas present. One little girl remained silent for 6.5 hours to raise money, and a group of carol singers stood in the rain for an hour and a quarter and raised £750.
Well, it's all magnificent. We'd like to thank them very much. We must keep our telephone helplines at Childline free for the children who need us, but there is an address for anyone who wants information or to write to us in confidence or to offer help. It's Childline, Free Post 1111, London, EC 4B 4BB. So, a very Merry Christmas from the Childwatch team and from the staff of Childline. Good night.
Entertainment for Christmas Day with Del and Rodney in a special Only Fools and Horses.
Here we go, a 36-piece canteen set of cutlery, made in Indonesia, handmade, genuine synthetic leather case, manufacturer's recommended retail price £42.99, yours for first come, first served, £3.50. What do you mean?
I'm an artist. I went away to college for a while.
Really? I was at the Milan School of Art for 2 years, then I had a spell at the Sorbonne. Where were you?
Basingstoke.
Only Fools and Horses, Christmas Day at 7:05.
On to now a special programme of seasonal music in which the Philharmonia Orchestra, conducted by Carl Davis, accompanies Kirritikanawa at Christmas. Here on BBC One Scotland we have an hour of festive fun and frivolity with the Two Ronnies.